Are full squats like this too hard for you? Don't worry, they're hard on a lot of people. You have to have a lot of flexibility in your hamstrings, your hips, your glutes, your ankles. And so if you can't do a full squat coming down and up like this, pain-free, then I'm gonna show you a couple variations you can do to start building the strength to work up to that, okay? And the first variation is a variation that almost everybody can do, and it's called the supported sit to stand. So here's how we're gonna start it out. You're gonna start with a chair behind you. The higher the chair, the easier this will be for you. The lower the chair, the harder this will be for you. But start with your feet slightly turned outward, slightly wider than hip width. Now, as you go down to sit on the chair, I'm gonna point out a few tips to make sure that you're doing things with perfect form. When you move your body with good form, your body feels good. When you move it with bad form, your body feels bad. So pay attention to these, this is really important, okay? So toes are turned outward. I'm going to push my butt back to start the movement. Most people, when they squat, they push their knees forward like this. I want you to push your butt backwards first, put the weight on the heels. Next, as you descend down to sit in the chair behind you, I wanna make sure you think about your knees. So make sure your knees are going the same direction as their toes. The most common thing that happens is this. They wanna wobble in like this. That puts a ton of pressure on the knee joint. Remember, the knee is a hinge joint. It's supposed to bend like this, not supposed to bend like this, okay? So weight on the heels, push the butt back, knees going over toes. Now your hands go on your knees as you start to bow down. Use your arms for support to help you slowly descend into the chair. From there, reverse the motion by bowing forward from the hips, so not rounding your back forward, but bowing forward, pressing your hands into your knees, driving into your heels, and then slowly getting back to the start position. So practice this movement. This is the supported sit to stand, and you wanna go slow and controlled, inhaling down, exhaling up, and your goal should be to be able to do at least 10 sit to stands with your hands on your knees. If you're able to do 10 supported sit to stands, then the next step is working through the sit to stand. So exact same thing, same stance, same tips. Weight on the heels, push the butt back, knees over toes, keep the back flat and chest up. This time you're gonna come forward, you're gonna sit back and your arms are gonna come forward. You're not gonna use your arms for support. Slowly come down. Now drive into the heels, squeeze the core, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the legs, and come stand up nice and slow and controlled like this. Now practice this sit to stand the same way you were doing the supported sit to stands and work up to the point where you can do 10 reps again with perfect form, slow and controlled, pain-free. Now, if you can do 10 reps of those, I'll bet you anything, the next time you come back to your squat that didn't feel good, that you couldn't do, as you start to come down and up, you're gonna go, wait, I learned how to do it with good form, and I learned how to do it in a safe way that made my body feel good. So don't do movements that make your body feel bad. Instead, do movements that make your body feel good. And if you can't squat, work on these two progressions, and eventually you'll get there. Hey, if you enjoyed how I just taught you to squat in a step-by-step fashion, well, those are called movement progressions, taking you from basic movements to more complex ones so you can build strength, flexibility, balance, and coordination. There's not a lot of workouts out there that are based on this, but guess what? At WeShape, we create personalized follow-along workouts just for you that teach you how to move your body well and that take you through a series of movement progressions just like this on dozens and dozens of different exercises to help you gain strength, flexibility, balance, and coordination. Why? So you can feel good in your body. So click the link, take our free quiz, and we'll build you a free workout that's customized to you and help you feel better in your body.